Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Banning, Panning and Beyond, and welcome to my first update for the Roulette Pan collab. I did all my weighing and I just got my spreadsheet. I should have already started my laptop up. So I've got all my products here so I can show you them. Sorry, I'm just grabbing them all. And I'll just get my spreadsheet open. So if anyone watched my last video too, you'll know that the plan for me was a new recording schedule for this week. But when I said that I was going to do that, I actually forgot about the fact that I was going to have to record the update for this project. So I'm already into the first week and not going by the new schedule, but that's fine. I'll start it the week after that, so this video will be going up as per the old schedule. Okay, so we have 6 products and this is round 7 of the Roulette Pan collab, and I have used the new spreadsheet with the all the 100 new prompts. So just a reminder, the prompts that I got, the numbers that were generated, I'll tell you the number and then what the prompt is, and the product that I chose, the starting weight, the first weigh-in from then, and how many times I managed to actually use a product. So the first one was number 18, which is a product that reminds you of your favorite show or book, which I chose 50 Shades of Grey. And for that I picked the Neon Cosmetics Satin Eye Pencil in Charcoal. Now for that particular product, I mean, I don't wear eyeliner anymore. I used to wear it a lot when I was younger, and I've just been doing my my cataloguing, and I have a stack load of eyelining pencils, so I really should be using them. And I mentioned in my intro video that I was going to go fairly easy on myself in regards to the goals. This is a 4-month project, and because it's my first one, I wasn't too sure how I was going to go. So this is the pencil that I chose, and the starting weight was 5 grams, and that was including the lid. And at the moment, I'm not sure if you can even tell, it's not very sharp at all, so I only sharpen it when I have to. And the goal was to use 20% of the starting weight, so being the starting weight was 5 grams, I needed to use 1, and this wasn't something that I was anticipating to use a lot of. However, the pencil is relatively soft, so in total I used it 17 times over the period. I think that's right, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, yep, so 17 times, and surprisingly I actually managed to use 2 grams. So I doubled what my goal was. So rather than I have a choice, I can roll this out and roll a new product in if I choose to, but I've decided that I'm going to stick with it because I did use more than I anticipated, and I'm fairly sure that I'll basically be able to use this up within the next month, if not the month after, partway through the month after. So I'm going to leave this in the project and try to use it all up. The second number that was generated was 23, and the prompt was a product from a brand that is only available in your country. So I chose the Australis Metallics eyeshadow in Gold Gaga. It's a cream shadow in a pot. Now I've actually managed to use that 16 times this month. The starting weight was 13 grams, and you can probably tell I have actually made a fair dip in that, and yet for some reason, mainly I guess my scales are not super accurate. They're just a cheap pair of kitchen scales, but it's still weighing in at 13 grams. So the goal was to use it 10 times, and again I have exceeded that. So like I said, I went a bit soft on myself, so with this one I'm going to leave that in the project as well and try and keep going with that one. So yeah, we'll see how we go. I think I'll just leave it in for the remainder and try and get that weight down. I want to see that the weight change on that one. So from there, so the next one is number 20. No, we got that one. We did 18 and 23. Sorry. Then we've got 42, a product you've repressed or depotted. So I had the Napoleon Purtis. I've called it my Franken blush because I made it out of the highlighter, and no, this one was just the 2 blushes. So I made a couple of Franken products and there was 2 colored blushes in there. I didn't like them separately, so I sort of made my own up, and that's the pan there. It's really hard to tell how much is in it. So I managed to use that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so 19 times in that one. And again, I started with 5 grams and it's still weighing 5 grams on the scales. So but somehow, I'm not sure, I might try and take a photo because you're not going to be able to see this, but I actually, like the goal, sorry, was to hit pan, and I actually did manage to hit pan, but it's right up in the top corner here, so I said you probably can't even see it. So if I can get a photo of it, but it's the tiniest pan, so I'm going to keep going with this one as well and see if I can try and get a bit of a larger pan, preferably in the middle of the actual pan. So we'll see how we go with that one. Then the next one, so this is the second last one, was number 72, the prompt being a colour you're always drawn to but rarely wear. So for that one I chose the MAC Bullet lipstick in Chili, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have used it a couple of times. It's still a fair amount of product there, but unfortunately the goal was to use it at least once a week, and I failed terribly on that. I only managed to use that 4 times. The starting weight was 20 grams. It's still weighing in at 20 grams, so I can see that I'm going to try and get myself a new pair of scales, but that was particularly one product that I didn't expect to see any weight change on, and there's 2 reasons for that. One is because at the moment I'm doing a different challenge, so it's a palette bingo challenge, and it's running, I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. I've just started my 3rd week, and the colours in the palette, so if anybody hasn't been watching those videos, so that's the colours in the palette there. So the red lipstick really does not go with that palette, so I haven't been wearing it too much. And the other thing is that I have been having a lot of problems with my lips being very, very dry. I react quite badly to a lot of lipsticks and lip products, and yeah, so I've just been constantly putting like a repairing treatment on them to get them to heal up. But if I wear lipstick more than a couple of days in a row, they flare up and they swell, they flake, and all the rest of it. So it's been quite hard to wear lipsticks. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't done much justice on that particular product. So sorry, no, that was only the 1, 2, 3, that's the 4th one, not the second last one. So this is the second last one. Number 82 was the other one, an item that makes you feel nostalgic, fond memories, or something from your past. So I chose the Urban Decay Naked palette, the original one, and surprisingly I use this one 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so 19 times as well. This month it's mainly been a companion palette for me with my Zodiac palette that I built, and I've mainly been using like these first 3 shades, and I have used those 2 there as well. And what else did I use? I used this second last one, the sort of it's a shimmery black, or more of like a charcoaly black. So yeah, and that weighed in at 158 grams when I started, and it weighed in at 157. I was surprised again because you use such a small amount, particularly with it being a companion palette, that I didn't expect to see any weight change in that. Perhaps it's because the fact that it does weigh a lot more, so you're going to see the difference a bit better than some of the lighter products because of the accuracy of my scales. But I'm going to continue to stick with that one as well. The goal was to use at least 1 shade from this palette every time that I do my makeup, so that stands for the whole project length, so that definitely has to stay. And then the last product I had, so it was number 93, Something Yellow Packaging Oil product, and I decided to choose this Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick. Again, it really being a liquid lipstick, it really dried my lips out, but I sort of still tried to use it and then just took it off as quickly as I could after I'd done my makeup. So it went a little bit better with the Zodiac palette that I'd built. I also, I think there was once or twice, I ended up putting it over the top of this one, and it made a really nice orange. So they went really well together, and in total I'd used that one only 10 times, so I did a bit better with that one. And again, no weight change. So started with 30 grams, still got 30 grams, so maybe I'm just short of, you know, showing a change on the scale. Like I said, I don't know how sensitive they are. So yeah, so I've decided all 6 products are going to stay in, even though I have hit goal on some of those. So yeah, that will be something to try and get better results on for next update in another month's time. So that's it for the update this time around, and hopefully there'll be some more exciting results for the next one. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!